Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen. Today we've got a reading for you about a person that's been sitting back and kind of taking in the landscape, wondering what is going to happen, what consequences may occur, because they know that there's somebody here that is looking to cause mayhem. It kind of feels like this is like a protective brother or father or protective sister, mother. Um, it's like I know that things are going to get a little bit crazy and I'm ready to do what I have to protect you. So I don't know if this is like watching siblings fight. This is, maybe an argument at a family get together, but it's like, how can I make sure that things don't go crazy, right? Let's go in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Hello there, Peggy. Hello, Aya. I'm still cold today. But let's dive right in. What should we get for you? How about the classic? I mean, the golden. I do that every once in a while. Golden Lenormand. I hope we're having a great day so far. I want to shuffle just a little bit more. Okay. This could be about a funeral, trigger warning. So my condolences if that rings true for you, because we do have the coffin card, which is number 8. And we also have a little girl, number 13, bringing flowers. So I don't always see this as an actual funeral, but because we have somebody bringing flowers as well, literally looking at the coffin, I feel like this is concern because of an ending, and I do feel like it's family related. So again, my condolences. And it feels to me like somebody is trying to mitigate the pain of not having enough time. I guess that's how most of us would probably feel about a loved one, right? Hello there, Rachel. How are we doing? Wow. And then we have the cross and the bear. So number 36 and number 15. The cross is about a difficult time, a dark night of the soul for many. This could be something that happened in the past. It doesn't have to be like current. But I do feel like there is somebody that passed away and likely a family connection or somebody that was so close it felt like family. But there's this security and strength that is communicated with the bear card. So this is either talking about someone being protected from the other side or someone gaining strength through this loss, being able to discover that they're able to get through a difficult time that may have seemed kind of insurmountable. Hello there, Peggy. How are you? Oh, did I already say hi to Peggy? I'm sorry, you guys. I'm still kind of waking up. We've got the OG, the Rider-Waite. Let's see what else we've got. Five of Swords, Two of Swords. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So this Three of Wands seems very connected to our Two of Swords. Somebody who is trying to make a decision on what action they should take. And I do feel like they know that there is At least one bad actor here, or somebody who is not necessarily operating with the best of intentions. The Five of Swords is a card that talks about trying to make things difficult or maybe even trying to ruin things. And we've got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse as well. So it kind of it's feeling to me like there's somebody trying to help a family unit, or it could be a close circle of friends, get through a difficult time because there is a temptation, or perhaps even several people that deal with self-sabotage. You've got the Three of Pentacles, Seven of Cups in the reverse, Knight of Swords in the reverse. This feels like knowing just how difficult something's going to be, but in an instant. This could be about a person within a family passing away who was kind of the glue that kept everyone together. And if that person has passed away, how do we approach holidays? How do we approach seeing each other? How do we get along when that person was what took care of the temperance in the reverse? You know, people who don't get along or people who have very different perspectives. This feels like, based on what I know about these people from whoever this perspective is plain as day that things are going to get heated or there's going to be an argument. So this could also be about dealing with an estate or an inheritance. Eight of Swords, Chariot in the reverse. Yeah, I think we just have some sort of impasse, you know? People don't agree, or people are being stubborn regarding how this family or this group moves forward after a key element has left or literally passed away. And there are plans being made to try to make sure that things go well. But it's concerning to me that the Five of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Swords, because this is a mental block, not necessarily knowing what's going on, right? Hello there, Paul. Hello, of Light and Dark. So it's like somebody wants to be prepared for the unpredictable, knowing that things could get a little bit difficult. This is so weird. I haven't thought about this show in a long time, but I just got a flash from the originals, and just like all the power dynamics of that show, it's kind of reminiscent, right? If you have somebody, I mean, because I think like a main thing of that show was werewolves versus vampires versus witches, right? And you got to have people that know how to negotiate between the three different groups. This is like somebody who's trying to figure out, how can I manage this after, you know, the matriarch has passed away or after the patriarch has passed away? How can I make sure everyone still remembers who we are, what we're supposed to be about? Two aces in a row. Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Swords. This looks to me like a reading about inheritance or estate. Who's going to take over the business? Who's going to get the property? Who's going to get the liquid assets? This is investigating the Ace of Pentacles, the assets, right? and then telling people who gets what. And then we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse because we have people that don't like how things were distributed. They don't like the will. Okay, well, you don't get to choose. Well, this is the Bianco Nero. What else do we have? I won't lie. This kind of reading makes me uncomfortable because part of my family, a few generations back, just because they didn't like how things got divided. So there's like family I don't know. And this is a risk that I think somebody's thinking about. How do I make sure this doesn't result in everyone, you know, being mad at each other and deciding that they don't want to know each other because they wanted to inherit the car or they wanted to get the John Deere, you know? Two of Cups in the reverse, Eight of Wands. It's like whatever was strong before, whatever was family before is being tested. And Two of Cups in the reverse, there's this arguing, this battle, not knowing how to address it because people have feelings, and Eight of Wands, something happened very quickly. So it could be, you know, difficult to deal with the loss of this individual as well as then having to deal with this drama, right? The two kind of make the other one worse. What else do we have? Sun in the reverse, Ace of Cups. I feel like there's a provision here that has yet to be discussed at length. It's like somebody who's initially disgruntled realizes that there's something else, an insurance policy, jewelry that's worth a lot. I don't know. There's something here that changes a person's mood from being disgruntled to, oh, okay, well, that makes me feel better. So I do feel like this moves the needle slightly. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, Knight of Wands. But there's arguing over who actually gets what, whether or not it's fair. Yeah. This is not easy, perhaps because there were things that were not included, things that were owned but not listed out. Judgment. And they spelled it right, you guys. There's only one E in Judgment. Okay, you guys. We've got Four of Cups joining Judgment. That's interesting. So I was just talking about how somebody who's initially upset feels like they didn't get what they want. There's a provision that ends up coming up and they're like, oh, okay, that's a little bit better. Very much so representative of this Four of Cups card, where there's a cup coming out of the clouds and this person's too busy sulking to notice that it's there. But it does look to me like many involved in this situation, however big the family is or the people that are called out in the will, there are problems here, people that don't like how things went down. Hello, Aqua Beauty. How we doing? Hello, Voyager. Hello, Galactic. What's up, Key Controller? How we doing? Hello, Alicia. Got the Three of Swords, Nine of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, going from feeling betrayed or upset to Nine of Swords in the reverse. There is some silver lining here, or I feel like for a lot of you, it's an insurance policy that gets discovered, and that goes to somebody who felt kind of like shortchanged. I would just like to remind everyone that when we talk about somebody passing away, there's a temptation to immediately move on to what do I get from this? And we want to make sure that we are not reducing someone's memory to a pile of riches. I think you find out a lot about people in situations like this, and you got to have some integrity. Just imagine that person who passed away can hear what you're saying, because they may be good. You know. Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Page of Wands in the reverse. There's an argument that breaks out in part because there's been a disagreement among at least two, maybe more like three, but at least two around the same age, because we had two knights, two pages. But these two compete. So there could be some arguing between two people in particular who feel like, I don't know, maybe they want it all or nothing. Maybe something's being sold off and they both want to keep it themselves. It's getting uncomfortable because people had expectations. Hello, D'Angelo. How are you doing? This is the noisy deck. I think it's technically called the Classic Tarot. Or like, if you search, I'm pretty sure it's on Amazon. Mention that it's holographic. You'll find it. I really like this one. Four of Wands, Strength in the reverse, Four of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. I think this is an argument over a property. The Four of Wands can talk about like an establishment, a property, a home, right? Hello there, Jean Doe. And that's what's causing the issues right now. Strength in the reverse, Four of Cups in the reverse. People trying to figure out if they can find a way to get what they want. Ten of Cups in the reverse, Five of Wands. Nine of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's, I kind of feel like this Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's trying to wrangle the situation. This could be the lawyer. This could be somebody who is, executor. But this person is inundated with a lack of compassion between the individuals, and Five of Wands, you can tell they're definitely fighting. And it's put this Queen of Pentacles, who's trying to make things go smoothly, in a difficult situation. Trying to explain why things have to go the way they do, or perhaps even trying to make sure somebody doesn't try to take something that isn't theirs. We have the Magician. The Tower. Four of Wands in the reverse. I'm sorry, Nine of Wands in the reverse. I do feel like there's somebody who has a very strong voice that is not pleased about the situation, feeling like it should have been done differently, but they eventually realize they don't have the ability to really do anything about this. It is what it is. So I think this individual ends up kind of chilling. This could be the person who has that as yet undiscovered or, kind of unexpected policy or inheritance. But we got somebody else who loses their temper. We've got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Page of Cups in the reverse. So this is somebody who feels some type of way. They're pretty mad because they felt like something would be theirs and it's not. So I do really feel like there's some not easy to process emotions here based on what was going on in the family before and, of course, after. Six of Swords in the reverse. This could involve somebody who has to move out of a place that they're currently living, or it could be that there's an argument that gets physical. But I think it leads to one person deciding, I'm just not going to mess with this anymore. You can mail whatever's supposed to be mine to my address. You've got it. I'm going to leave. So I think we have some differing reactions to the situation. Some people are really vocal and not pleased. Other people kind of chill out after a couple of days. And yet others seem to still be taking up a battle, wanting to fight for what they think they should get. This is the Gypsy Oracle. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you doing? Hello, Eric. Hello, en France. How are you? Eric, please watch your tone. We like to be kind to people here. We've got cheerfulness and house. Somebody's partying because they've gotten the house. They've gotten what they wanted. Might be a little bit rude how they're doing this, but not sure. Yes. Gift in the reverse. Waiting in the reverse. If there was somebody else living there, this person's probably not being very nice about it. This is really starting to feel like one person was able to, drive a car or live in a place or was a part of the business or something. And now there's a change and somebody feels like they've been betrayed by family. I think this is the person who decided to leave, maybe move elsewhere, like far away elsewhere. We've got Sweetheart in the reverse and Hope. Yeah, I think the person who has kind of been called the victor in this or has gotten the property, they're not being very nice about it, not being very understanding as it pertains to their family members. We have Surprise in the reverse. And Child in the reverse. Well, I'm sorry that it's not what you want to hear, but surely you would have guessed that I would kick you out because you're not my child or you're not my whatever. responsibility. This could be you're an adult, so you need to get your own act together. But there's some heartlessness coming from this person who seems to have inherited the more hotly contested item. All right, this is the Earth and Bone Oracle. What else do we have? Hello, Chandler. How are you doing? Hey, Eric, do you want to know what isn't fake? My ability to make it so that you can't talk in my live chat. Toodles. We have 34, Ascension, Transformation, End of Cycle, Beginnings, Change, and Metamorphosis. Uncover, number 16, Nostalgia, Sentimentality, and Memory. So this is somebody who has close memories of this property. It could be the person who inherits it decides they would actually like to sell it, and that's a struggle. This is the Kipper. What else do we have? Exactly, key controller. Hello, Tasha. How are you? I'm glad you noticed upper echelon. You get an extra one today. We have the main female and expectation. You know what this feels like? For some of you, this is a wife that is not the mother of the children, or a husband that is not the father of the children, who thought they would get the deceased's, assets, but does not. There could have been somebody here who kind of swooped in late in the game and thought that they were entitled to everything, but this person was more focused on taking care of their children. So the person who could be getting kicked out of the house could be a somewhat recent relationship who felt like they would be able to keep living there. We have sudden wealth and thief. Adjudication. There could be concerns if this person lives in the property that goes to someone else. There could be concerns as to what happens to the contents within. There could be trying to take things that are not theirs with that thief card. We also have adjudication, which could mean if somebody takes something that was not supposed to be theirs, they could have to answer for it. Courtship, mature woman in the reverse. Yeah. It feels like there was somebody here who was trying to get as much as they could out of a relationship they had. That doesn't have to be romantic. This could be somebody who was a child, right? But it's a general reading. And there's concern over who got what, whether or not it's fair. And somebody doesn't want to leave with the journey card being in the reverse. I'm going to stay right here. So they don't like the decision. Maybe they're contesting it. This is the Egyptian tarot. What else do we have? Page of Cups. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there's an offer that someone makes that is not welcome. It's rejected, and I feel like it is about this house or this property. But it doesn't change the fact that with the Wheel of Fortune, something has happened where this ownership is different, or this money is in different hands, right? We have the sudden wealth card. So there's enough money here for people to be a little bit wily, a little bit unpredictable. 10 of Swords in the reverse, 6 of Wands in the reverse, 9 of Cups. There's kind of an underdog here, somebody that people expected to maybe not even show up or not do anything about whatever they've inherited. But this person is looking better or feeling better than they have in a long time. And when people see them, they realize they underestimated this person. 6 of Wands in the reverse. There might have been a couple people trying to take something from another person, and they realize they can't do that. High Priestess. 7 of Wands. 9 of Wands. Yeah, because this person is protected or has the legal document to back them. So there's something here that's very important. It could be this house. It could be something within the house. But there's an understanding of what the risk is and how to deal with it. You know, making sure the law is aware of where things are supposed to go. Five of Swords in the reverse, Knight of Wands in the reverse, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to do what they can to try to get this 10 of Pentacles, property, liquid assets, whatever it is. They are not able to do so. And they might kick and scream. They might, you know, make a big fuss or maybe even sue somebody, but they're not going to be able to change what this person's will is. That's just like their choice. You know, I think we have somebody that is being unrealistic with themselves as to what they're entitled to or what they could potentially get for fighting with this or for this. We have Justice, Hanged Man in the reverse, Knight of Swords in the reverse. If somebody tries to steal, because we did have the Thief card, if somebody tries to steal something that is not theirs, the law will ask for payment of that item or like make this a big deal. I see this as somebody who is overseeing the disbursement of things, the estate, right? And realizing there's a potential here for people to be dishonest. So it's almost like this person preemptively says, if I catch any of you trying to take something that is not yours, that you know is somebody else's, there will be legal consequences. There will be a sacrifice. Like you'll have to go buy a new one, or you might even go to jail. Like you've been warned. 6 of Swords, 8 of Swords, Lovers in the reverse. Lots of air energy because we just had Justice and 9 of Swords as well. This is about what's true, what's right, what's fair, what's written in the document. It's kind of like it doesn't matter if it makes you cry. This is what we've been told happens with this property. So there's somebody who feels like they're stuck. There's nothing they can do. They have to leave. And I don't know that they necessarily view this as a good thing, but it's not changeable. All right, this is What's the News? What else do we have? All right. We got the knocked up card, you guys. Pregnancy, expecting, mothering. Now, this could be about people that were expecting certain things, right? But it could also be that somebody is a little bit less understanding because they feel the need to get all the resources they can because of that. I think the most likely answer is the mothering word on here. Somebody could have been a little bit of an enabler. Somebody might have left assets to somebody that's not responsible. Somebody might have known exactly what needed to happen with those items because of the true nature of their children. But I feel like this is mostly just validation that this is a family affair. And then we have a lift-off card, fast action, progression forward, the wait is over. So things change very quickly. And I think part of that is somebody that can't live where they have been living. We have chained, codependency, unhealthy attachment, weighed down, and frenemy, fake friends, two-faced, hidden intentions. I think this is somebody who could have been taking advantage of the person who owned the home in order to be able to financially be in a better situation. Doesn't even have to be a relationship, like a romantic relationship. It could be a friend. But this person is two-faced. Heart-to-heart, deep conversations, intimate discussions, blunt and honest. Why? Okay. Kinky ways, fantasies, fetishes, sexually open, looking to explore, and dirty money, laundering, steal, illegal. We had the thief card come out. I think it ends up being discovered that whoever this person was living in this property or living off of the person that owned it, they were hiding something that they were working. How do I say this? This could literally be them making money off of something they shouldn't have been, or this could be two different things, right? They weren't very trustworthy with regards to professional stuff, and they also were maybe dealing with people that they shouldn't have, or maybe mistreating the person if they were dating them. This is just all sorts of ooh. Yeah. Sometimes when a person passes away, you find out things you don't want to know about someone. It could be the person who passed away is the one that was dealing with dirty money. We have graduation day, leveling up, lessons learned, acquired wisdom. Somebody's learning from all of this. And we have my boo, official status, exclusive relationship, seeing each other openly. So this feels to me like somebody who is inheriting from this estate, they are going to have a better life for this situation. They're able to maybe move in with somebody that they want to be living with, or make a significant move for their career because of this inheritance. So that's like the silver lining. The problem is we had somebody just completely lying about their intentions and probably, not being super respectful of the honor of whoever this person is that passed away. So let's get some advice. This is the Zodiac fortune telling card. What's up, Drew? How are you? I like that idea, upper echelon. Beware of a jealous woman. Probably that frenemy. Heartaches and troubles before real success. You are one who stands by a person who needs you. And regardless of opposition, you will be successful. So yeah, there might be somebody that's trying to make things more complicated for you in this scenario, but you're going to see justice with this. That was a little bit of an interesting journey. I hope you enjoyed it. I've got to find my actual mouse. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you on the next reading. Doodles!